What's it's your boy Big B from the Blow, man. You can't mention the Blow without putting the B in it. Real West Side, baby, for sure. Yeah, that's me, you know. How y'all folk doing out there today? You know, top of the afternoon now. You know, came out here to reflect a little bit. As usual, you know, keep my mental straight. Make sure I stay on the straight and narrow, you know. Trying not to let history repeat itself. And hopefully drop enough of these videos to reach some of the youth and let them know it's real on the yard. It's really real on the yard. Your life can be gone in the blink of an eye. That fast out there. In now, you know. Fast as you can take a life, just as fast as yours can be took in the courtroom. Just that fast. But yeah, I wanted to come on here and talk a little bit about this little organization called Ghostface. I came off High Max and ran into Ghostface. Like, it wasn't no Ghostface, nothing before I went to High Max in 2011. Ghostface wasn't even heard of or thought about then. If it was, it wasn't many of them, you know what I'm saying? But my first encounter with them, I had been hearing about them like on High Max, but I'm thinking Ghostface was the Ghostface because you had the white boys that were screaming they were GDs, but they was ghosts, you know what I'm saying? However, they Casper ghosts, whatever, they had some ghost shit going on, and they was moving with the GDs. Or they made it, let me correct that. They made it look like they were moving with the GD or whatever. The 6 point star some shit, but then they got a 7. I don't know. However that shit go. But I ran into one white boy that was that's supposed to be the head of it on High Max. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, they screaming that white boy name like he really that. You know what I'm saying? Whatever his name was. But he one of the white boy that got busy, and I hadn't known nothing about him because he was locked down and he wasn't in the general population with me. But so I'm like, oh, they got a gang going on out there. Like, yeah, the white boy, they for real too. Woo, woo. I'm from Georgia, man. You know, come on, man. We the ones that's on High Bet. We like, oh, white boy, please. Ain't nobody going for that. So I mess around and I make it the general population. My first, like, week or so back in general population. It's this Muslim dude. And he had been paying for phone time. You know, like, if you ain't got no phone, you might be able to give a nigga $50, you know what I'm saying, get you an hour a day, you know what I'm saying, for a week or something. You know what I'm saying? It all depends on who you dealing with. But for niggas that don't have no phone, or people that don't want to have no phone, dealing with hiding it and all that, so you'll buy you some phone time or whatever. So the Muslim dude had done bought some phone time from the white boy. He had been buying it back and forth or whatever. And somehow when he got the phone, he called a little girl or something, you know what I'm saying? He had called a little girl, a little underage girl, or he was looking at some type of porn on the phone or something. It was something that went right, you know what I'm saying? I don't know this though, you know what I'm saying? But it's something that ain't right. So first it's a little commotion about it. The dude like, man, I ain't did nothing wrong. Woo, woo. So the Muslim keep him up off him and shit, you know what I'm saying? So don't nothing happen to him. And so the dude, I think he was from Atlanta. He may have been from Atlanta because he used to, he's a little white Falcons and shit in the dorm. He's a little white Falcons. So I'm thinking he from Atlanta, a little short bald headed dude. And so one Friday, you know, it's Juma, and so all the Muslims go to Juma. So everybody go to Juma. He stay back. The Muslim that the one that be buying the phone time. He stay back. He don't go to Juma. He buy him some more phone time. So during the process of him buying some phone time, the dude get the phone back. The white boy, the tall white boy, go get the phone back. The motherfucker Cody, he go get the phone back from him. So when Cody go get the phone back, he go to his room and shit. And these motherfuckers the Muslim dude go back in the room. So they put us on lockdown. They run up in the cell. Now the Muslim dude in the room with another white boy who Ghostface. They run up in the cell, shake the cell down. You know what I'm saying? They find a machete and white boy had a machete and some other shit. So they take the white boy to the hole. So we come out lockdown. Everything smooth. You know how it be when people come out they cell. Everybody looking like what the hell that was about, what went on. Everybody going to people. I go to I won't say, oh yeah. I went to little BJ, my homeboy BJ. And me, him, and Lil Lotto standing on top of the rain. We talking this shit right there in front of my door. Cause I was on the other side. You know what I'm saying? I was in about like 217, I was the room before the corner. And so me and Lotto them up there talking, me, him, and BJ. And then all of a sudden I see the white boys start congregating on the top range and shit. Down by Cody though. So they talking, saying what they own or whatever. I don't know. I just see the huddle. They drawing up the play. They in the huddle. You know what I'm saying? So when they break the huddle, a couple of them walk past us. It like Selma in the dome. Selma 8 them in the dome. A couple of them walk past us, and then a couple of them go down the steps on this side, and so the rest of them go down the steps on the other side. I'm watching where they going, so the dorm get quiet. Everybody looking at where they going. You know what I'm saying? Now, mind you, it's 1,000 bloods in the dorm too. You know what I'm saying? But everybody watching where the white boy going. So they fuck around and go downstairs. You see the Muslim dude standing in front of their door. He started hollering from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Oh, no, man, please, man. You see the white boy up the knife, and they go to fighting him and stabbing him. No. I just came out high max. I've been reading all these revolutionary books. I done been watching all this shit that going on in the media with Mike Brown, Freddie Gray, you know what I'm saying? Tamir Rice. I'm watching all of this. So to hear a group or to see a group of white boys, drinking white boys, all of them on dope, milf that. But to see a group of white boys go down there, get on that man like that, they go in the room with him. You know what that is when they get you in the room. You ain't know where to go. 8 of them motherfuckers got you. What you gonna do? You gonna die now. So I'm like, hell no, those some white boys. Like they ain't finna let them do no goddamn nigga like that. Y'all tripping. So nigga telling me, like, bro, we gang bang, bro. You tripping. I'm like, hell no, I ain't tripping, bro. Them some white boys like beat them folk got a gang, bro. Them folk handling they business, bro. Let them folk handle their business. I go try to move to get down there. They try to go down there. I'm gonna try to help, you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't finna let no white boy down bad. No nigga, I don't give a fuck what the nigga locked up for, what he done did. You know what I'm saying? We done been through too much oppression from the white man for me to be sitting down watching some white men get on a black individual. We might as well be back in the 60s. You know what I'm saying? Where they come around with the motherfucking water hose and shit. You know what I'm saying? My mind on that type of time. I ain't worried about no gang and we black, nigga. You know what I'm saying? At that moment. Yeah, nigga, we black at that moment. Nigga not worried about what the repercussion gonna be or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? So when I move and try to go down there, BJ grabbed me. He like, Shawty, you tripping. He like, be let them folk go on handle that business, bro. You don't know what that man done did. It didn't matter to me. But then I understood if I get involved, everybody else get involved. Now I done started a war because I ain't minding my business. I been somebody else's business. They do they dance on the white boy, on the dude, on the Muslim dude. They stab him, beat him up and shit, put him on the door. You know what I'm saying? They stabbed him all the way to the salad port. You know what I'm saying? The lady in the booth even seen it. You know what I'm saying? So they end up locking them nigga down and shit, locking the white boy down. I'm hot because I'm like, these white boys just did this shit. And from that day forward, shit. Anytime they couldn't owe me. They couldn't borrow from me. You can't want nothing for $69 and you got 6 to 8. I need 69. Yeah, but that was my first introduction into Ghostface. But then once I got the, you know what I'm saying, being around him and shit, I found out these motherfuckers get like that when they get a pack. When they get a whole pack on, they go to act like they bought something. But when it just a couple of them, they ain't gonna do that man to man. There might be a few of them that'll stand up mano to mano, you know what I'm saying, and handle the business. But the majority of the motherfuckers don't do nothing be on meth. The majority of the motherfuckers that you might see in prison screaming that Ghostface shit, them bitches be living in the mop closet. I promise you. Them bitches be cleaning the nigga flow. Them motherfuckers owe everybody for drugs. The ones that ain't on the dope and shit, that's really getting active and shit, them motherfuckers probably locked down somewhere because they done had to get active. You know what I'm saying? The one that they got out here, the one that was in general population, when I was in general population, they not it. Them folk living horrible. Anytime anything go on. I remember one time, boy, we was in the dome. We had a mall that was Ghostface. He was making a knife for niggas. Now, you know, if you in prison, if any nigga in the dorm making knives, and he getting them and selling them, you wanna put him on the routes immediately, or if you ain't gonna put him on the routes, you got to go ahead and handle the business on him and get him out the way. You know what I'm saying? Cause you don't want a nigga making a knife for nobody else to sell it to another organization or another person, and that person can use that same knife on you. You know what I'm saying? I done seen what a Ghostface motherfucker done been in the dorm with me making knife, and this motherfucker done fucked around and sold a knife to one of the niggas I'm beefing with. Man, that was like, I go down there, ask man, I say, hey man, where my knife at? He say, oh, I'm making it right now, I got you. Now, I already got it. Somebody done told me, like, he sold a knife over there. His roommate told me, as a matter of fact, that he sold a knife over there. So I say, who the hell you sell the knife to, bro? I already know you sold a knife. He say, nah, I'm making your knife right now, B. He's like, bro, look, I'm making your knife. So I'm like, nah, I ain't even no point on that knife and that. So I was like, man, who the hell you sold the knife to near though, bro? I already know. Go ahead, tell me the truth, keep it real. And he was like, all right, man, I sold it to them niggas whoop near though. The same niggas that ran down on me too. That might have been the knife. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no telling. But yeah, he say, yeah, man, I sold it. to the niggas in the door on that door. Woo, woo. I found him. When I hit him, I split him. And I got on him and went where he screaming, oh, look, B, I'm gonna make sure you get scrapped, make sure you get scrapped. I get up off him, I'm through with him. The rest of the whole dog get on him. After I come out the room, they get on him. He up on it. I come out the room, he screaming, oh. They stomping their hand, breaking their hands, and all that shit. He get up, pack his shit, and go and get on the door. They broke their ankle, ain't got to worry about them making no more knife. But and he was making them knife for the mouth, you know what I'm saying? He was in the hole probably about 15, 20 knives. Shit. But them motherfuckers ain't never been no force to be reckoned with. And then I be seeing like videos on YouTube where people be saying Ghostface was doing this and Ghostface is this, and man, them folk was on dope in jail. Folks, the junkie, them folk cleaning people rooms, them folks living in the mop closet, them the one that clean the showers every day. You know what I'm saying? They clean the shower. They so far in their dick, nigga won't even let them go to the hole. They don't do nothing, get beat up and get stabbed up and get patched up, and nigga, you gonna still pay that debt. Hell yeah, them folks ain't having no motion like that, you know. And the ones that is, they locked down somewhere, or they up under somebody that's, you know what I'm saying, they're holding them down. Come on, man. Too many black folks in charge and too many gang members for them folk to spring up like that, and it's a predominantly white gang. Nigga, that the Ku Klux Klan all over again. Come on. We in prison. And you talking about these folks got a gang. A whole white gang. Did the skinhead, the Nazis, the motherfucking Ku Klux Klan, the motherfucking Aryan brother, whatever you want to call it. That's what that organization was trying to be. That's how you got to look at that. That ain't right. Not in Georgia anyway. Nigga not going for that. Too many black people locked up in there, I'm telling you. So I don't know nothing about no Ghostface being no this, that in that motherfucker. They probably got off a few times, you know what I'm saying, the one that really liked that, but the majority of the motherfuckers, please. Not at all like that.